Hey everybody out there, you're tuned in to 91.8 The Fan and you're sitting in Kana's Corner. And sitting with us is Gwendolin Yeo. You probably know her as Pain from Final Fantasy X-2, also appeared in Kingdom Hearts 2. She was also featured in Uncharted 2 as Rika Raja. First off, thank you so much for coming on to the show. We really appreciate it.
Sure.
And now, we originally asked if you could come on to talk about Final Fantasy. Did you know what Final Fantasy was before they asked you to be a part of it?
I didn't. Final Fantasy was something that that was like a few years ago. That's when I first started doing voices. And I just was not sure about video games and stuff. And I didn't realize how big of a game it was. But I learned really quickly when fans started writing and stuff like that. So, no, I didn't. But my friend Tara Strong, who I guess I'd done a game before, told me, it was, huge. So, I was like, yay, this is going to be really fun. So, it was, thousands of lines, and I really loved the character. So, it really was one of my favorite jobs, voice jobs.
Was it kind of interesting being sort of a, I guess, not so emotional person? You were pretty closed in and kind of I guess, hardcore, if you want to say it. How was that?
I love that because in voice acting that they're able to pick that kind of wryness and that understatedness close up on the mic. When you're doing on-camera stuff or different things. It's you don't have that luxury, but I loved it. I love playing her really understated and kick ass. So, by the way, pardon my voice. I have a little bit of just recovering from a bit of a cold, so it sounds like I'm trying to seduce the audience, but I'm not.
No, it's okay. It's kind of cold season, actually. I think everybody's getting sick.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Well, I'm sorry about that. We don't want to pressure your voice too much because we know you need it.
Yeah.
In relation, though, for a game, that's quite different than, recording, I guess you could say, a commercial. Aren't the scripts sort of like books on their own right?
I'm sorry, wait, I don't really understand the question. What were you saying?
I was just asking, recording a game is quite different from just recording, like a commercial. Aren't the
Yeah.
scripts like books in their own right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, what's so awesome about games nowadays is that there's so much money that goes in them. I just finished doing a game called SOCOM 4 with Sony, and it was ridiculous motion capture. It was the first time they're using a female lead, and I think the game was at least $20-30 million. That's the cost of a movie. So Final Fantasy didn't have motion capture and stuff, but they did videotape my face and all this stuff. So I think the budget is a lot bigger, and it's almost like making a mini movie. And I think there's little sort of vignettes in between, and like now video games have a really clear narrative. So it really is like making a movie. So yeah, it absolutely is it's like a book, but I would take it even a step further. I think it's like its own animal. It's like a movie meets book, meets video game. Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we'll find out a little bit more about motion capture and Gwendolin's new projects. Ever wonder what's going on in the anime world? Check out 918 The Fan every weekday for the newest iStock. We'll fill you in on everything you need to know in 3 minutes or less. Only on 918thefan.com. And we're back. Let's get straight to the questions. And now you said you got to do the motion capture. That seems like a whole nother experience altogether.
Yeah, it's yeah, it is. When I booked the job, they had forewarned us that we might have to do motion capture. So, I was had to jump into skin tight spandex with those little ball markers on you and a cap. I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. But it's incredible. You're in this huge sort of stage, and it's all sort of they're videotaping you 360 degrees. So you have to okay, imagine there's a rock, imagine their bodies everywhere, imagine there's a tank there, whatever. So I felt like a 5-year-old child, like playing in a sandbox. So it was definitely a different muscle, but it was really a laugh. So.
That seems like it would really test your acting abilities.
Yeah, I think so. I think so because, well, you just have to imagine in a way that you should be able to see everything. So you have to sort of get back to your like childhood. You know, I mean, I think we're all born with imagination, so just try not to let that go.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think, in my personal opinion, that if you went around in sort of those motion cap suits, somebody's got to be laughing at you somewhere, so you got to have fun with it.
Uh, Someone is laughing at us somewhere. Well, you mean like the crew or something?
Oh
I'm
yeah, because
confused.
well, no, in the motion outfits, for motion capture, they're so funny anyway. The outfits that I would think no matter what, you would have to have fun with it.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like people who are working there, like, it's a serious business. Like, no one's laughing at you. I thought everyone was pretty supportive. But I mean, I felt pretty hilarious in a spandex suit. But um, at the end of the day, it's sort of a serious business. I mean, their recording technology is incredible, and on screen there's a huge screen with what your character looks like, and it looks nothing like what you're wearing spandex with markers on it. I mean, you're in a uniform and there's a car. It's actually really high tech and really advanced technology. It's actually pretty incredible.
That sounds actually really neat. And now, specifically with Pain, you actually got to be in other games because you were the voice of her in Final Fantasy X-2 or X2 or however, the fans say it. And you got to be in Kingdom Hearts 2 as well.
Yeah, that was super fun, and they changed the characters to having like squiggly little legs, like they were kind of like bouncy, and they made them sort of look like younger and sort of just more playful. It was really really fun. We even had like a premiere at the Pacific Design Center. It was like a big deal. It was super super fun, and working with an incredible cast and producers, and it was just really really it was really really fun. And yeah, I can't believe what a big fan base that Final Fantasy has. I just had like thousands of emails from all over, like Russia and Germany, and it was just incredible.
It is pretty insane. Did you ever think, you would reprise the role like you did in Kingdom Hearts 2?
I didn't. I was like, wait, what? And they're like, yeah, we want, and I was just like, okay, cool. And then when I when I saw that they kind of like made her legs like kind of dangling, squiggly, and they were like kind of bouncing, I was like, this is adorable. So it was cool. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be asked to reprise it, but I didn't realize Final Fantasy was just such a chain, such an engine. I was like really honored to be part of it.
That is really cool, and hopefully you'll be able to work with Square Enix, in the future. That would be even more awesome.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're based out in Japan, and I had nothing but good things to say about them, and so professional and just so like, I mean, we would take a lot of takes on each line, like just to get it perfectly right, and they trusted my instincts. I trusted the director. It was just a really really fun experience.
That sounds like it. And I know that you're not just a voice actress, but you're also an on-camera actress. Could you tell us some of your upcoming projects?
Yeah. Well, most people know me from Desperate Housewives and playing like evil and glorious naughty maid. I had an affair with a husband, and Broken Trail with Robert Duvall, and so it was really cool to get on the map that way, and just sort of my career sort of opening up and stuff. So upcoming, I'm in a movie called Heathens and Thieves with Don Swayze and Andy Simpson, and it's almost like a continuation of Broken Trail about the late 1800s Western. We shot that in Oregon, so that's coming out probably in a year or so. And then SOCOM 4 from Sony. It's not on camera, but so it's obviously a voice game. That's coming out hopefully soon. And I'm now recurring on a show called Gigantic on Nick Teen, where I'm playing this sort of like snarky producer type. So that should start airing in April, and then I'm in a few episodes of those.
That's actually really neat. I have to wonder, though, do you sort of have a favorite between voice acting and on-camera work?
I don't have a favorite. I feel like it so much depends on the role or the crew or the quality of the project, and it's not limited to whether it's on camera, or voice, or commercial, or whatever. It's just like when that magic hits, like when I did Pain, it was almost like a lead in the movie, So it just depends. I like changing it up. I like diversifying my portfolio.
I mean, it seems like you do like the voice acting stuff because you were just in, I believe, Uncharted 2 and Mass Effect 2, if I'm correct.
Yeah, those were all crazy. Yeah, it was. I think I was playing someone Indonesian, and just it's so cool because I love that in the voice world. There's no color. It's like I can play a white person or a platypus or an Asian, a different kind of Asian people. All people hear your voice, and all you get to use is your imagination. And I love that. In the on-camera world, you are in a way limited by your casting. You look like you're in your 20s, or you look like you've got Asian eyes or whatever. So there's a certain luxury in the voice world where you can be anything you want, an alien or anything. I was into Star Wars Clone Wars cartoon series, and I got to play like a Jar Jar Binks character, like Misa Yusa, like that, or now let's say the Prime Minister who talks like this, like you get to play like all these different aliens and races, and it's just bizarre and awesome. I love that. I really love that.
And nowadays, you have the motion capture, so it's a little bit like, would you compare that to on-camera work, motion capture?
Yeah, in a way, it's a good question. It's definitely a new medium. They videotape you from all sides, so it's different because you're acting for action, for motion, right? But at the same time, they do capture your face and they suddenly sketch to it. So it's weird. Sometimes you're acting in an external way to hit different motions, like kick that car over or run from that burning building or climb that mountain, this and that. But sometimes they videotape you, but, sometimes they might use a close-up of your face or whatever that they sketch to. So I would say it's I just use all my tools from all areas and sort of make it work. But it's a new medium. It's definitely something I'm still finding.
I heard from both Claudia Black and Richard McGonigal that the Uncharted 2 motion capture was pretty well done and kind of crazy and fun.
Yeah, I didn't do motion capture for Uncharted 2, but Nolan, who actually did SOCOM 4 with me as well, like, he was leading it, and he was just going off on that. He was hilarious, and I did motion capture with him on SOCOM. But, yeah, I mean, he said it was one of the best jobs he ever had. So motion capture is a whole new world. I mean, I can't even tell you, like, the amount of... It's like it's making a movie. I mean, the cost of making a game now is the same as making a movie. So I'm just blown away by the technology and the skill that people have,
Oh, I know, it's insane. I believe, if memory serves me correct, the Avatar movie made just about the same as Modern Warfare 2, which is just insane to me. I can't even believe it.
Wow, I did not know that. Really? That is insane. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a whole nother world. It's becoming its own new thing. So hopefully we see more of it in the future.
Yeah, for sure.
This will be our last break for today, but stay tuned because we have Gwendolin Yeo on. Why wouldn't you stay tuned?
918thefan.com. Have you logged on today?
Who, me? No. No?
iStock's daily news show, video reviews, articles, forums, in an anime directory. Don't get left behind. Log in today. Only on
918thefan.com?
918thefan.com.
All right, 918thefan.com.
And we're back. Now, I have a question for my listeners who are tuned in right now. How can they keep updated on what it is you're doing?
Well, I just launched a fan site on Facebook. It's Facebook.com/Gwendolin Yeo official fan site.com. So yeah, Gwendolin Yeo official fan site on Facebook. So yeah, they can just click and join. I'd love for the fans to sign up and do that or I have a website, GwendolinyEo.com. And my name's so hard to spell, but we'll figure it out. It's Y-E-O, and it's Gwendolyn, like Gwen do line, so Gwendolin Yeo. But yeah, sign up and come hang out. And I'm really, really great on Facebook. I'm very interactive with the fans and stuff, and I love hearing what they think about things. And you know, I love that. It keeps me going, keeps me happy. You know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Have you ever gone to a convention and met the fans before?
You know, I haven't done an anime convention yet. I haven't, but I'd love to. I just haven't had the opportunity. I was invited, I think, once or twice before, but my schedule didn't mesh. But I wouldn't count it out. It sounds like a really, really awesome thing to do. So.
Well, I'm sure the fans would love to see you. Is there anything else you'd like them to know about?
Well, I'm coming up in Stitch, speaking of anime, as like in my own Stitch. I'm playing the grandma. So that's, I think episodes start airing like in a few months or so on Cartoon Network, I think. Oh my gosh. So keep out for that. Just join my website and Facebook fan page and you'll be able to sort of keep up with what's going on.
All right, awesome stuff. And before we let you go, we were wondering if you'd participate in a 91.8 The Fan tradition.
Sure, whatever that is, but okay.
We ask all of the voice talent that comes on the show and all the industry people if they'd be willing to do a bump for us.
A vote?
A bump.
What's a bump?
A bump is basically if we could get you to say a line, and that line would be, my name is, I do this.
Oh, sure. Oh, my name is Gwendolin Yeo, like that? I'm not something?
Yeah, just my name is, I do this, and you're tuned into 91.8 The Fan.
91.8 The Fan. Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
My name is... What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, my goodness. My name is Gwendolin Yeo. I am an actress, and you are tuned in to 91.8 The Fan.
Perfect. No bloopers or anything.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Oh, thank you. And it was a pleasure to have you on today.
Aw, thank you.